Hi, YouTubers. It's been a minute. My ancestors have asked me to come on and produce a lovely video for you all. I've been away practicing some self-care, going on some adventures, doing some shadow work, all that good stuff. All right, everyone, welcome back. The rain has just started again where I am. Okay, let's see. What is the message we have here in the midst of eclipse season for my viewers? All right, so here we have the sun on the scene. The sun in Scorpio and in the 11th house. Okay, very interesting. So the sun in Scorpio, it immediately makes me think of the Six of Cups tarot card, which is governed by the sun in Scorpio energy. So somebody is diving in deep, finding their purpose, being hopeful, courageous on their path, being willing to explore the depths, not being afraid of what is in the deep. All right, and with 11th house energy here, this could have to do with humanitarian work of some kind, or just some kind of innovation that is occurring. Okay, I'm shuffling some cards here, and they are throwing themselves on the ground. Give me 1 minute. Also with the 11th house, we are looking at friendships, peer pressure, and social creativity. So we're going to take a look here. Oh, actually, I meant to... things are kind of mixed up here. Okay, there we go. So let's take a look here. Let's get some clarity with this oracle deck. Okay, and on the split, we have fake friends. Interesting. There's that 11th house energy. And falling apart. So maybe there's a friend group or a friend. So there's a fake friendship of some kind that's falling apart, is what this energy is. Okay. Fake friends falling into pieces. Okay, and on the split we have here, fulfilling a fantasy. Okay. And tantric sex. So fake friends are falling apart. Someone is fulfilling a fantasy, a sexual fantasy. This could be someone from your past with that Six of Cups, sun in Scorpio energy. Let's go ahead and take a look at the tarot. Okay, so maybe you have surrounded yourself with some friends or a friend for a long time. Somebody who was hiding their desire for you. So there's someone, whoever I'm reading for today, you have someone around you who has some sort of sexual attraction towards you, okay? And they may have been hiding this or suppressing this. and just pretending to be your friend. Or maybe this person has made a concerted effort to suppress this sexual feelings towards you because maybe they don't think it's going to go anywhere. So they just keep it to themselves, and instead they just try to focus on being your friend. But something's occurring right now where their mask, their facade, this pretense of we're just friends, haha, is falling apart. Okay, so you may start to realize that this person has these deeper feelings for you. Okay, so things are kind of slipping through the cracks here as the mask is falling apart. So they could be doing something, saying something, behaving in a certain way suddenly, recently, or they're about to, that's going to give you a heads up, or that's going to reveal this person's deeper sexual emotions when it comes to you. All right, so let's look at the tarot and get some more information here. Okay, so we'll see here, according to the tarot, the issue is a Queen of Wands and a Hermit reversed. Yeah, so the issue is that you have no idea that this person finds you attractive. Queen of Wands, you're vivacious. Okay, you are a go-getter. You could be an entrepreneur, a business person. You could be someone who's very creative. You could be, let's see here. Hold on one second. I've got this weird, something strange is happening on my street. Let me take a look here. Oh, okay. No, everything looks okay. All right. Sorry about that. So you're attractive, you're passionate, you're a go-getter, you have a sexual energy about you, okay? You may not attempt to be alluring, you may not attempt to be tempting or even sexually, how do I want to say this? You may not necessarily intentionally give off this sexual energy. You may not make any efforts to sexualize yourself in your appearance, in your clothes. You could be maybe a very conservative dresser, okay? But whatever it is about your style and the way that you look is really significant here. But someone's also really attracted to your energy. This is something you didn't know about before, hence why we have the Hermit in reversed, okay? So you had no idea that this fake friend who really wishes they could be your lover, you had no idea that they were viewing you as a Queen of Wands, okay? Someone attractive, beautiful, taking the initiative, confident, creative, inspiring, a leader, someone who inspires others and is a great role model for others. Okay, there is something going on my street all of a sudden. Okay, hold on one second here. I can't pause this video, so I'm just going to put you down for 1 second here, collective. Okay, so I have a feeling that all of a sudden this busy action on the road in front of me here with these large trucks, pickup trucks, delivery trucks, there could be a message. Okay, so this activity with these vehicles could be showing that this person is approaching you and they may actually confess. Okay, so they could be falling to pieces because they just can't hold back their deep, big emotions for you. These overwhelming emotions for you. So this person could just be approaching you or coming towards you, getting ready to deliver this message to let you know, like, hey, I've had these feelings for you. What do you say? What should we do about it? Okay, let's get a couple more cards here. Okay, we have the Star reversed. And we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, let's get a couple more cards. Yeah, there we go. There was all that street action. We've got the Eight of Wands. There's that busyness, incoming communication. And we have the Devil reversed. Yeah, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So in the recent past, this person felt hopeless. Okay? So this is why they were repressing these sexual feelings for you, is because Star reversed, Nine of Pentacles reverse. They had no hope because they feel like maybe they hadn't earned your trust. They hadn't gained a certain level of stability with you or connectedness with you. Like someone hasn't earned this access to you, if this makes sense. No one's entitled to anybody's sexual energy. There's no such thing as earning someone's sexual energy or earning someone's attention. But the way the energy is coming out here is like this person feels, okay, this is their thought process, is that they feel like maybe they don't measure up. And that's what it is. That's what they feel like they're less than, they might feel like you're out of their league. Okay? That's what it is. They don't feel like they have the right status. They don't feel like they are in the best place in their life. Maybe they don't feel like they have material comforts. Maybe they don't feel like they're established in their life when it comes to wealth, when it comes to resources. And for this reason, it caused them to be hopeless with the Star reverse, that you would even consider them romantically. Okay? So that was the past energy. Now, in the near future, like I was saying before, with all the truck action on the street here, we have the Eight of Wands and the Devil reverse. This person wants to confess. They want to come in with these Eight Wands and they want to let you know how they truly feel about you. Okay, they want to liberate this sexual energy. They want to, confession is the best word I can think of, okay? So let's get some more cards on this. Okay, on the split, we have the Two of Swords, followed by the King of Wands. See what I mean? So this is in the unconscious position. This is this person, okay? Your secret lover. Okay, it's that kind of vibe. This person is the King of Wands reversed, is the counterpart to the Queen of Wands. And this person sees you as the Queen of Wands. Okay, they see you as someone who could be their counterpart, their special someone. But with the Two of Swords here, this person knows that they don't measure up. Okay, have you ever noticed the King of Wands, his throne actually looks like a ruler or a measuring stick? The back of his throne here. This person's in their shadow. Okay, so at least this person has the self-awareness to know that they don't measure up in some way because of some flaw, because they're in their shadow. because they have anger issues. Maybe this person has addictions when it comes to sexual addictions. Okay. But when the King of Wands is reversed, this is someone who likely wastes their energy. Instead of focusing on tasks, focusing on what it is they want to achieve or earn in life or spiritually or whatever it is, they don't put the effort in. Okay. It's like, I'm just seeing, even though this is fire energy, it's almost like I'm seeing like earth, like sand or water, where it's like their attention just kind of spills out all over the place. It kind of leaks out and just ends up being wasted. All right. In contrast to you, upright Queen of Wands, and take this as it resonates. Okay. Switch the genders however you need to in this situation. But you, as the Queen of Wands, you know how to harness your fire. You know how to harness your ambition. You know how to use your energy so that you can work towards the rewards that you're looking for, so that you can gain status, you can gain the knowledge, the wisdom. Okay? So you are directing your fire energy with intention. And this is bringing lots of creativity and fertility in your life. This person is doing the reverse. Okay? And so they're blocked from your energy in like a very fundamental way. The Two of Swords represents the need for alignment between the head and the heart. And so this is again just revealing another layer of how this secret admirer of yours, who is just trying to be your friend because they figure, hey, this person is out of my league. I'm never going to measure up to them. I'm not in the place that I need to be in my life for this person to even consider me as a romantic option, let alone a sexual option. So let me just settle for being their friend, because at least with where I am in my life right now, okay, this is what this King of Wands reverse is saying, this admirer of yours, because at least wherever I am right now in my shadow with my flaws and all, at least this person will accept me in their life as a friend. If nothing else, they'll accept me as a friend. So they know that they're not aligned with their head and their heart. And that's why there's this fundamental block here, okay? Now that was our unconscious position. So this secret admirer knows very clearly deep down that, I don't know, I want to say like they know that you're in a different lane, you're in a different class, you're in a different league, and they're sad about this, but at least they're being realistic because they know that they're not the best versions of themselves. And so they know that you're probably not going to be interested. Okay, a bunch of cards just fell. Give me 1 second. Okay, we have the World, the Five of Swords reversed, and the Ten of Wands that fell out here. So yeah, this person feels very burdened. They feel very burdened about these feelings that they have towards you, and they feel like they can't ask for help. They feel like there's nothing they can do to improve themselves or their status or whatever fast enough that you would even consider them. Like by the time this person got themselves all the way together, you would maybe be in your 60s already, married, in a partnership with kids, 2 dogs, whatever. Like you will have moved on, and you will continue to move on and graduate into various milestones of your life, while this person is burdened by their past decisions, this wasted energy that's caused them to be locked out from accessing you in the deep way that they wish that they could. So there's definitely some resentment energy, but this person feels stuck, that they have to live with the decisions that they made. They have to see them through to their end. Okay. And that's why the Ten of Wands are here. Speaking of endings, we have the World card here. So the situation has wrapped up, and this person Okay, with this Five of Swords in the reversed, they just don't want to fight anymore. They don't want to fight themselves anymore. They don't want to fight this temptation anymore, okay? So somebody really wants to tell you how they feel about you. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Three of Swords. Didn't I just say this person's in pain or sad? I don't know if I said those words, but I was definitely thinking about it. Okay. So, this is the outcome position. Queen of Swords, Three of Swords. The truth is what the truth is. This person knows that you're not, this person knows that you would not consider them because they don't have their shit together, okay? But they still want to run headlong and approach you and tell you outright because they can't hold back their feelings anymore. It's like they're bursting at the seams. So they're just going to come out and be like, blah, this is how I feel about you. All these years, I've been sweet on you. All these years, I've had fantasies about being with you. XYZ, re-te-te, okay? So they're going to come, they're going to gush, they're going to open up their heart, they're going to be vulnerable. And what they're going to be met with is the truth. The Queen of Swords truth, where you tell them, hey, so I'm a Queen of Wands upright. You're a King of Wands in the reversed. In another timeline, in another life, we could be great counterparts to each other. We could have a wonderful relationship. But that's not possible because you are in your reversal. You're operating out of your shadow. You let your emotions run you. You let your anger and impulsivity rule you. And your desires, your sexual desires, are in total and complete control of you. Like, look at you. You can't even get yourself together enough to process your emotions or your feelings that you are still coming to me and being messy, even though you know, hey, I'm already in a relationship with somebody, or you may have approached me before and I told you no, I just see you as a friend and I put you in the friend zone. But here you are, you want to approach me again. And I love you as a friend, okay? The Queen of Swords can be saying, I love you as a friend. But because you're living out of your shadow and you're not doing your personal self-reflection work, because you're not taking accountability, because you don't have some sort of higher source or practice or higher power that you connect to, whatever the case is, okay, you're speaking the truth to this person. You don't mean to be mean. The Queen of Swords is upright, so you're not speaking this truth to hurt this person. You're speaking the truth to be clear. You're speaking the truth to have healthy boundaries. And you're speaking the truth so that there is an understanding between the two of you and the actual nature of your relationship. And you shutting this person down is going to put them in a Three of Swords energy. All right, let's take a look here at this oracle deck as we start to close out the message. Okay, so why does this secret admirer think now is the right time to confess all of this to you? Okay, we've got real estate in the reverse. wealth, investment, and mega project. And robbery in the reverse, exploitation, in caution, and unfairness. So this person feels like now is the time, instead of 2 months ago, 3 years ago, next week, 5 weeks from now, whatever the case is. Why now? Why does this person want to finally share and gush their emotions out for you here? Okay. And it has something to do with the fact that they don't have something. Wealth, investment, mega project, real estate. They're not getting something. They don't have well, we know they don't have the wealth, right? Because they have been squandering their energy. So we know they don't have the wealth, or that they don't have anything to show for like the age that they are, or whatever the case may be. Like someone of their age would have had certain acquisitions by now, or a certain status at work, or a certain level of personal awareness or self-development, something like this, okay? But this King of Wands reverse does not have that, and they couldn't steal it. So something here about them not having something, and they can't steal it. Okay, so that's why they want to approach you now instead of any other time. Let's get some more cards here. Okay, we have daydream, followed by indulgence. And then right beneath those cards, we have apology. There's that confession energy, and natural disaster, risk and frustration. Yeah, because this person is going to confess how they feel. And it's risky that they're doing this because this could destroy the friendship, and it very well might. Okay? At minimum, we know that they're going to be rejected by you. So they took the risk. They're going to confess, or they have confessed how they feel. It was risky to do so. You are the Queen of Swords, so you spoke the truth. No, I'm not interested in you like that. I don't see you that way. And this is going to create a big upheaval for this person. It could mean the end of your friendship, or it just could mean this person's going to be butthurt. Okay, their ego is definitely going to be hurt here. So the reason why this admirer is deciding to tell you all about this now is because they're being swept up by fantasy. I wish I looked at the astrological forecast today, just in terms of where Neptune is currently located, because, this person has delusions of grandeur, daydream indulgence. Like, okay, what I'm getting here is that this person likely pleasures themselves a lot to thoughts of you, okay? With this daydream indulgence, like they indulge a lot in fantasy. They indulge a lot in their imagination. Yeah, because look here, we have delirious, illusion, and optimism. So there is this sort of like delusion, naive kind of energy showing up here with this person. But what's strange is something here about an energy they couldn't get, like they couldn't achieve wealth in their life, or they can't achieve the kind of lifestyle that they would like to have with you, like the marriage, the house, the like. They didn't invest in themselves in the right way. So they're unable to invest in you in the proper way. And so because of this, this King of Wands admirer is losing or has lost any opportunity that they would have had with you. So they lost the opportunity, and there's nothing that they can do to manipulate the situation. There's nothing they can do to steal, right? Like they can't, what's this person going to do? Like kidnap you and store you in a cave somewhere? Like I know that's morbid, but that's kind of this energy here with the robbery reverse. They couldn't get investment from you. They didn't get a buy-in from you to have a relationship with them. And they can't steal or take this from you. But they're stuck in this illusion, this delusion that they can access you sexually, that they can have a relationship with you. So this is someone who could potentially be struggling with some mental health issues as well. Okay. In terms of, I think limerence is the word that comes to mind. This is where you're like, you put someone on a pedestal or you over idealize them. And then you just, it's almost like you're turning somebody into an idol, into a celebrity in your own mind. And it looks like that's what this King of Wands reverse has done. They have put you on a pedestal. So it's like the difficult or tricky things with pedestals is that they start to dehumanize the person who is being uplifted or viewed as superior in some way. So it's almost like this person doesn't really see you as an entire human being. They see you more as an acquisition or a thing that they can have. Like, what do you call it when someone just marries for show? Oh, why isn't that term coming to mind? Like when somebody picks a wife, trophy wife, that's it. Okay. It's very much like trophy wife energy here. Like this person now has put you so high on their mental pedestal in their head, in their fantasy world, that they don't even see you. Okay. It's like they've built this relationship with this alternate fantasy version of you. All right. Let's get 2 more cards and then close out. Okay, we have schedule in the reverse, followed by sweetheart in the reverse. So the question that I asked is, what advice does Spirit have for my collective who are dealing with this secret admirer, fake friend energy here? And what it looks like is you may... And look, there's the, oh my gosh, natural disaster and blind. Okay, so this is really giving, then followed by maintain, by maintenance rather, and accident. Okay, so the advice for you, viewer who is watching this, is that you may not have planned or prepared for this confession. You may have had no idea that this person felt this way about you. And once they come forward and confess to you, thereby activating this Queen of Swords energy within you to speak the truth clearly, cut and dry, that you might be seen as a biatch. Okay? Sweetheart reverse. You may not plan, but this is where the Queen of Swords now is starting to reverse herself. So for some of you, you could have told this person, or you will tell this person, no, I'm not interested in you that way. And you're going to set boundaries. And they're likely to keep pushing because this person wants to maintain or adjust or create or influence the situation. They want to control you in some way so that you'll do what they want you to do, so that they'll have access to you. And this is creating danger. This is a big accident. Okay? It's just an accident waiting to happen. It's almost like there's a couple narratives here. It's almost like they're going to backpedal. Once you give them your no, they're going to backpedal and want to just be like, well, hey, let's just maintain things the way they were before. Because this person is just happy to have access to you in any way, right? And they don't want to lose access to your energy. They don't want to lose the friendship, because that's one way they can stay around you. That's one way they can access you. But the fact that they just divulge their feelings has now caused injury potentially to your friendship or your relationship, where things are now permanently shifted. And you may come to realize that this person is going to keep trying over and over and over again. They don't want to stop. So that goes back to the part what I was talking about earlier. Like, this person is not even viewing you as a human being anymore. They're viewing you as like a sexual fantasy, as a product, as a thing. Okay, which is really gross. But they're going to be getting this bad news when you put your foot down and you're like, no, it's not going to happen. And the fact that you can't accept my no as a full sentence, now this makes you creepy. Okay, I said no. Don't reply with, oh, it might be no today, but I'll have you one day. Okay, it's kind of that weird sort of delusional energy. Like, this person believes, despite your boundaries, despite your telling them no, despite your being very clear, cut and dry with them, they're still holding on to this idea that one day. And it's weird because it's like this person has this like false or empty optimism of potentially being with you at some point in the future. But as we see here, they already know deep within their unconscious that they don't match up or they don't measure up. So like the true Two of Swords, it's like this individual, this King of Wands reversed, is holding on to two contrary ideas. They're going in two opposite directions. One is, I'm never going to get this person for these logical reasons, and it makes sense. But then one day I'll get them. One day, gadget, one day. Okay, it's like, it's that kind of weird energy. Anyway, collective, the advice for you, speak your truth. Don't be mean, but speak your truth. Maintain your boundaries. And your truth and your boundaries are going to hurt this person, no matter how nice you are about it. Okay? And you did not see this coming. You did not anticipate this kind of conversation with this person, this kind of interaction with this person. But when they come forward and tell you their feelings, and the fact that they can't respect your no, like, this will definitely be the end of whatever friendship or whatever interactions the two of you have with each other, because now this is going to reveal to you that there's actually something deeper going on with this person. They could have some deeper dysfunctional or mental health issues that kind of place them in this mode of fantasy land and illusions where they're disconnect from reality. Okay, so that is the message. I hope it resonates. If you like the way that I read, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.